name is Sam. I work for Lure Group. It's a nursing home group.
My name is Cici. Same thing, work for a law group. It's a nursing home group.
What was it like working during the pandemic in the nursing homes?
To me, it was a challenge every single day. It was nothing. You go into work, you have no expectations. All you care is how's my patient, how's everybody, how's my team members, how's the people I work with. Because at the time, it was, in terms of morale, it was bad. So everybody take care of each other. So that was the most important part for me.
I mean, to us, definitely the pandemic caused a lot of impact because everything shut down and everyone is worried about their health, their family members. So our role has been different because of the pandemic. We become the family members, the caregiver, and everything else to the residents. And besides, we also have to worry about our own family too because we all have family members. So how do we stay protected while we're protecting others?
And what does it mean to you to be here today and being honored in the Highway of Heroes Parade here in New York City?
To me, it's a party, thanks to the vaccine, and now we can come out, we can let go of some of our worries, and we can enjoy, what we have accomplished.
I am so excited. I couldn't even sleep last night, and so this is like a real freedom now, like after so long, over a year. I hope this carry on. Hope we don't need to wear the mask again. Everyone stay safe.
What do you think people need to realize about immigrants and what they mean to the United States of America and to our system of keeping people safe and healthy?
We're both immigrants. I recently became a citizen. It took me 10 years. You can see we are here, we're immigrants, and almost everybody I see are immigrants. I don't even know what nursing homes or hospitals gonna look like without immigrants in this country. So I think the pandemic really brought the attention to hospitals. People don't really think about hospitals until you get sick. But this pandemic really brought out who are founding this country, who are holding up this country, and that's immigrants.
Immigrants like us, we will play a bigger role because we need to utilize our languages. Well, they can even communicate with the healthcare the doctors and nurses. So I would say we definitely play our value here.
Tell us a little bit about your immigration stories.
So I'm from China. I came here for school when I was 18. I always loved New York. So the day even before I graduated, I came here immediately and I found a job here. I started living here, living my life. Then I found the love of my life here and I became a citizen through our marriage recently.
So I came from Hong Kong. Me and my parents and my sister has waited for 10 years to come to the United States. I'm already a citizen. We have some family here, not much, but definitely I feel like a reborn because when I came, I was just 19 years old. I was over age to attend high school, so I went straight to college. So everything started new again. I definitely not regretting coming here. I feel like there's a lot of hope in the United States. Definitely is a perfect choice.
My name's Nora Moran. I'm the Director of Policy and Advocacy at United Neighborhood Houses. We're a policy organization working with New York settlement houses. There's 40 of them in New York City. They provide all sorts of services in a community center setting, working with young children all the way up through older adults, and do a lot of work with immigrants across New York City around legal assistance, and other sorts of supportive services.
During the pandemic for you guys, what exactly were you dealing with?
Sure. So I think for a lot of settlement houses, they were dealing with all sorts of issues to help keep New Yorkers safe and socially distanced and, housed and secure through the pandemic. And they did a lot in their communities to provide emergency food assistance. We saw food insecurity really skyrocket in the neighborhoods that settlement houses work in across New York City. They also did a lot to provide emergency child care to essential workers. They either kept their child care centers open or went into schools to work in the regional enrichment centers and learning labs to keep providing services, to children of essential workers. I would say that both at settlement houses, we do not ever ask people about citizenship status. We never want anybody to feel uncomfortable walking through our front doors. So that's never a question, never a focus or a requirement for receiving services. So I want to, just make that clear. I think there was a greater attention in our city about who is a frontline worker, and recognizing that, many of our essential frontline workers are foreign-born, and they risked their lives and did really tremendous work to make sure that our city kept running.
What does it mean for you to be here today? This is the first big parade I think New York has had since the pandemic.
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been, overwhelming at times. I think it's been great to see all different kinds of New Yorkers out here marching, and lots of people coming out to cheer and support as well. And we really hope that, whoever is here just continues to recognize all the essential work that a lot of people do, even out of a pandemic, and carry that going forward.
My name is Damian Mark. I'm an emergency room nurse. Originally, I'm from Grenada. I moved here to the United States 20 years ago with the idea of pursuing a better career. And somehow I found myself in nursing, which is an amazing career. And it's about compassion and helping people. I've been a nurse for over 7 years. Last year started the pandemic, and it's been a nightmare for us, especially nurses, especially in New York. The major pandemic started here in New York. We was understaffed. We had, barely nothing in terms of protection, but we still found a way to even serve our people, because as nurses, no matter what, we have to do what we have to do to take care of our people. So it was hard, but as nurses, we still continue to do the work. During this pandemic, as we see, a lot of essential workers, right? We have a lot of immigrants who it doesn't matter from being a doctor or a nurse, or even someone who works in clothing, or even in working in food service, from all different walks of life. So immigrants, to me, also it's a big part of the economy. So at the end of the day, we still have to treat everyone with the highest of respect, because they all matter. The ones in the middle who is actually doing the most. So of course, in actuality, we all need it. And not for a second, I think we could actually ignore the people that we consider our lower class or our immigrants, because at the end of the day, we all important to this economy. We're all important to our country, and we work hard, and we do what it takes to build everyone up and to make this world a better place.